be a separate, there is a separate meeting link for notes actually. Okay, I'm going to upload to that particular portal only. So that is a instruction I got it. That's why I've not shared to the WhatsApp group whatever you joined. It is only for communication, but not on the technical material exchange. The WhatsApp group is not meant for technical material exchange. Okay, you have a separate link where you can access the notes and the code and everything. That will be only shared to the participants who subscribe to this particular course. That's the point I want to highlight. So when it's going to start? So I think mostly as this batch is started today and tomorrow, I mean the demos are almost over. So it will settle down to a certain 1 or 2 days, and mostly today they will create a classroom link, something like similar to Google Classroom, but some link it's created, and it will be shared to the everyone who subscribed to this course, and already the core material will be uploaded and you can see. And I'm going to take one session, I mean 5 minutes to 10 minutes, how to download the notes and how to view the notes, how to see the code, and everything we are going to I'm going to explain. And please update me, is that convenient for you? Is that good for you? Where the mode where I'm exchanging the notes, is it a just like will get a feed from you, and from there we'll continue. So this is the point I want to highlight on the material which I'm supposed to send. So just like I mentioned yesterday to the WhatsApp community group, but I think that's not the right forum. That's why I'm just making a note here. So already who subscribed to the course, you will get a link to your email on the notes section, and I'm going to upload the notes to that particular section. Okay, so the notes will be only available to the participant who subscribed to the course. The notes in the sense, the running notes, whatever I'm showing in the Paint, as well as slides, as well as code. If I mean, as of now I didn't write a code here, but we are going to have a code here. So this is a point I want to update. Second point, just like if you are not attending any previous sessions, okay, I already mentioned one of the important point. Okay, you are automatically getting the previous class recording session. Okay, and kindly I am requesting everyone to go through at a high level, not in depth also. Maybe spend 15 minutes. 1 hour class, you can spend 15 minutes, and you can do a fast forward and whatever, so that you can get a gist from that particular lecture. You can get a gist from that lecture that will be useful for the next class. If you have a time, go to the complete 1 hour. My class is perfectly 1 hour, not less than or greater than, exactly 1 hour I'm going to take it. Okay, so if you are very hurry and something like you don't have a time, just do a fast forward or whatever it may be, get a gist from that, and that will be useful for your next class. Okay, yes. And just now, to answer to the just now one participant asked a question. So yesterday's session, I mean, even though you didn't attend, nothing to happen, nothing, because just like I'm going to recap of for today, and that is what point I want to highlight here. So nothing will happen if you miss yesterday's session for today's session. But when design patterns are started, okay sir, for example, API gateway is there. Okay, assuming that today I covered the theory and tomorrow I'm going to write the code. So if you missed the theory class, then it's difficult for you to understand the code. So what I want to ensure is, okay, within the pattern, if you miss the class, kindly cross check the recording video, and easily you can attend next class. For example, I completed the decomposition pattern. Okay, I'm just about to start integration pattern idea I gave, but it's okay, you can understand. But when I completed theory or hands-on also, half of the hands-on is completed, then it's difficult for you. First of all, I'm requesting already. I requested already in my demo sessions only. Those who have 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 hour is listening to me, 30 minutes is for practicing. Kindly don't miss a class. Even if you miss a class, kindly I'm requesting to go through the recording session. Even if you don't have that much time, just do a fast forward for 15 to 20 minutes, then you can get a gist from that. So this is the answer for the question which I want to bring to the attention. Okay, I hope everyone is comfortable. Okay, any other things before I start for today's lecture? Any other things, guys? Anyone? Any questions?
Sir, which version we are going to use, sir, in the Spring Boot?
It's a Spring Boot. I'm going to use the latest version, sir. Spring Boot 3. I mean, wherever the latest version is there, but
3.2, something like that.
yeah,
right?
yeah. But even if you go to old version, okay, assuming that just like I am going to latest version, but even if you go to old version, the code will not change, sir.
Okay.
Only the basic JPA wrappers, JPA wrappers are changed, but remaining things are almost all same. Okay,
Okay.
Mr. Debendra, I know I'm very concerned about the time. Okay, I'm very concerned about the time. Thanks for suggestion, but I want, these are the demo sessions, right? Okay, so I want to get everyone to be clarified so that will not miss any point here. Okay, I know I'm going to start for that actually. Yes. Any other questions from anyone, guys? As of now, any concerns, questions, suggestions, or anything? Can we go further, guys? Any other things? Okay, cool. Now we are going to start. Limitations, advantages, and limitations of the microservices. So advantages, guys, I'm not giving running notes. The reason is it will be part of the limitations of monolithic only. So microservices. Guys, kindly go on mute, guys. Vinod.
Yeah, sorry, sir.
No problem.
Sorry, I want to talk one question. That's what I am. Okay, no
Okay.
problem. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Sir,
go ahead.
Sir, how to enroll? How this course and like who is the contact person? That is the
actually, yeah. Actually, you are going to get a call from Ashok IT, sir. Okay, you are going to get a call. Are you not getting a calls?
Actually, I am sitting in US. Maybe I will switch off the mobile.
Yeah, that's point, right? Yeah. So by default, our team will get back to you with the number you have given. You will give a number, right, to this while subscribing while joining this particular meeting, right? Kindly please ensure that you give a valid number that should be switched on. Okay. Otherwise, or else, and the email ID. I mean, if at all, if your number is not reachable or you are not able to get connect to that, okay, and the email ID to you subscribe to join this course, right? To that email ID, you will get a details on the.
I did not get. Okay, sir. I will send to mails. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So microservices limitations. Just I want to focus further here, guys. Okay. So as already explained, the positive aspects of this actually. Positive aspects of microservices is domain expertise. So if we have a strong idea on the domain, this is a very important point here. We have a strong idea on the domain and easy to scale on demand. This is an important point here, guys, which I need to explain high level details on that. Okay. Isolated decision making, self-organization, quick response to a change, increase uptime, experiment with any technology, loosely coupling, service reusability, agile and scrum, best for large scale apps. So except scaling, I think almost all the points I have discussed in the microservices, except scaling, all the points I have discussed. Now I'll go to the important point of a scaling here. Okay. Yeah. So by default on a
Sir,
scaling,
Sir, apologies. Can we quickly explain these items, sir, one after another? Or was it discussed yesterday?
yesterday itself I discussed, sir. You are not there is a part of yesterday's class.
Yes, sir. I was not there as part of yesterday's class.
Yeah.
They
So
told only
kindly,
today only
no.
class will begin. So I did
Yeah,
not.
that's fine. Kindly go through the recording session, sir. Okay, kindly go through the recording session because that's what I mentioned here. Please don't mind. If you'll get a recording session. Okay, just go through. I mean, it's not part of one class. 3 classes I explained all these things. Okay, just go through the recording sessions and you'll get a complete picture. On top of that, you can ask a question. Please, every minute is valuable in the class, right, sir? Kindly, I'm requesting, go through my all recording sessions. Okay, and you will get a complete idea on this. Even though you didn't get an idea, just kindly ask me. I'll go through the each and every aspect on, for example, when I'm discussing a design pattern, right? Like assuming that service reusability, can experiment with any technology, increase quick response to a change at that particular design pattern I'm going to explain. Okay, so first of all, your action item is kindly go through the 4 recording sessions, 4 or 5 recording sessions. You will get complete picture. If not, I'm going to explain in that respect to design pattern so that you will understand quickly. Okay, right.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Thank you. Now on a scaling point of view. Okay, so by default on a scaling point of view, guys, in monolithic, okay, sir, we can scale it application level. Correct, right? Is it correct? In a scaling point of view, we can scale it application level. What do you mean by application level? Our entire application will be, okay, our entire application will be replicated into more than one instance based on the load. We are going to, our entire application will be replicated. Entire application will be replicated to more than one instance. Correct, right? So is it a right way or a wrong way? If it is a wrong way, why wrong way? That's a point here I want to highlight. Why microservices are that much popular is because of the second reason of scaling. This is a second reason of scaling. Okay, so by default in monolithic architecture, our entire application will be replicated. Yesterday I explained, right, on a scaling point of view, why to scale means if you have load and the application is high, we are going to shift the load to next server. Again, if high, we are going to shift the load on the next server. Something like this is this is the design pattern on a scaling. In a monolithic application, our application will be scaled at application level itself. Do you see any drawback with this approach, guys? Anyone? Do you see any limitation or any opportunity or anything here? Anyone? Any limitation? I will explain one example here. As of now, guys, if you have anything in your mind, kindly open up. Okay, kindly Debendra, okay, if you have, better to speak rather than chat. Okay, maybe it's a distracting to see the chat. Okay, and everyone could have a proper headset where you can speak properly. You can mute and unmute. Okay, it's a request actually. If you don't have time to, if you don't, if you are joining in a different session and where you're not able to speak, you can chat. Okay, preferable mode is to speak. Okay, so the limitation is mainly we cannot, resource utilization is the limitation. Resource utilization is the limitation. What do you mean by resource utilization? Is just, I will take a small example, then you will understand complete picture, guys. Understand, right? So let me explain here. What is the point I'm talking here? Advantages of microservice and a scaling point of view. Okay, advantage of microservices and a scaling point of view. In a monolithic side, our entire application will be replicated at application level. Okay, I am taking an example of a banking, assuming that I am taking an example of a banking. Okay, guys, in banking sector, what are the services bank will provide, sir? What are the services bank will provide? Account service. Account service. In that, current account, right? FD account, joint account, savings account. Some of the things are demat account. These are the account services features. Sir, I'm not talking about technical terms here. I'm talking about business here. Next one is loan service. Bank will provide loans, right, guys? Home loan, personal loan, gold loan, mortgage loan, vehicle loan, etc. Lot of loans are there. These are the things here, right? Cards, credit card, forex card, debit card, some other cards. After that, stock account, stock market operations. Still a lot of things are there. I don't want to go here, but these are the top 15 features of a bank. Will you agree, guys? Okay. Now, assuming that these are the banking operations and the bank is constructed with a monolithic architecture. With a monolithic architecture, guys. Assuming that what exactly a monolithic, guys, as per our understanding? What is a monolithic, guys? Same like we have a controller layer, sir. Account service is one square box. Okay, sir. Loan service is another square box. Card service is another square box. Demat service is another square box. Like that, we have different services and connecting to DAO layer and connecting to database. Will you agree, guys? Something like, I don't want to draw the diagram, but you understand, right, guys? Same way it is used to have. Okay, sir, everyone is clear, right, sir? Okay, same diagram. The banking portal, as I mentioned in online shopping portal, only the square boxes names will change. Account service, loan service, like the different services we are going to depict over here. Now, by default, just like in the 15 years back, how many average number of people are coming to bank, guys? 15 years back. I'm just talking about a long time. 15 years back, how many average number of customers going to the bank? Very few people, right? Okay. But after getting a good impression with the banking sector, where people think that their money is safe, instead of keeping the money into almaras or everywhere, they are going to keep the money in the bank, which is safe and secure, and it's good, right? Now, even in today's world, even if you want to withdraw at least 100 rupees also, you are going to bank, right? Go to ATM and getting the service, right, guys? Okay, so what is the idea I want to convey is, within a span of some years, the load on the banking server is drastically changes. The load on the banking server is drastically changes. At least 10 years back, 1,000 customers to branch. In one branch, average 1,000 customers are used to come. Okay, now it is going to 1 lakh or 2 lakhs. It's almost, I mean, it's a high number of requests are coming to banking sector. Correct, right? Especially in the first week of month, salaries used to come. Okay. Nowadays, UPI came, but before UPI, now before digitalization. Okay. So almost all everyone goes to the bank or ATM or whatever it may be. They used to get them, they used to withdraw the money, are they going to deposit the money, are then going to direct the money to the loan, lot of operations to the bank, right? Now what I'm trying to say here, guys, the number of requests the banking server used to get is very, very high. What is the option they are having? Actually, they used to save. Okay, they used to go to the scaling. They will replicate n number of instances. They are going to replicate n number of instances. Okay, so assuming that, what I'm going to here, banking server 1. Okay, same guys, server 1 and server 2 and server 3, like that, so on, so on. These will be controlled by, a load balancer. These will be controlled by a load balancer. So the number of requests are depending on how many server you need to keep. That will be controlled by this load balancer. This is about a monolithic application. So what I mean to say here, server 1 contains all this monolith. Server 2 contains entire this monolith. Server 3 contains entire this monolith. Right, sir? Yes or no? So here, if you are going to replicate these many instances, assuming that every server can take care of 1,000 requests, every server going to take care of 1,000 requests, assuming just like, okay, total we have 3 servers, 3,000 requests will be coming. I mean, we can handle 3,000 requests. But if 10,000 people are coming to my bank, if 10,000 people are coming to my bank, what I need to do, sir? Anyone, what I need to do? Can I take 10 servers? Is it right approach? Can I take 10 servers? Is it a right approach? No, because cost is involved. Correct, right? Server is not that much easy, right? To buy the server, and lot of things are involved in the background logistics point of view, lot of economic factor is involved. Or else, okay, let me introduce 10 servers. That's fine. Banks will invest money. That's no issues. But are we going to get the same money from the customers? Because if I want to invest the money, I need to get the money, right? Banks are really, if customer is paying extra, hey, customer, I will provide a service within 1 minute. Service charge will be there for you. If at all bankers will tell to customers, will customers will pay to the money, will they pay to us? Correct, right? Hey, because I want, your time is valuable, sir. Okay, what we'll do here, we will increase our servers. We'll make sure that your request will be, your work at the bank will be resolved within a small amount of time, 1 minute or 2 minutes. Service charge will be there. Does that customers is going to listen to those words? No, right? So leveraging the hardware is not giving any business benefit. Will you agree to you guys? Everyone will agree, guys? Leveraging the hardware leverage point of not going to help, right? Now what is the next point here? What is the next point here? if my customers are almost 10,000 people are coming to my bank, but I have only 3 servers are given me bank level. What I need to do here, I need to adjust this entire things in the 3 servers only. What I'll do, guys, especially if you are a manager, okay, you are a manager, just like load balancer is a manager, right? You have 3 people in your team, okay? You have a huge work is coming. How you'll manage the work, guys? What are you going to do? Any idea, guys? This is a common what I can say is a normal question which can be answered in a better way. You're a man, sir, I didn't work as a manager, means just like assumption. You're a manager, you have a team, 3 people, and you have a lot of work, okay? Maybe 10 people's work, you got it. I mean, the work is that should be done by 10 people, but you have only 3 people. What you'll do, sir? Any idea? Anyone, guys?
Distribute the work 3, 3, 3.
The point is 10 people work. 10 people work only.
Then we'll take another one more resources.
No. We cannot take, right? That's the point here, right? That's the point
But-
here. We cannot take it. Because
Vertical-
if, okay, assuming that if you take, okay, if you take a new resource, again I need to pay the money, right? That much of budget is not there. Same like here in the banking. If I take server 4, maybe some money spent, am I going to get the money from the customer? No, right? The requirement I have is we need to adjust the things, or we need to whatever the resources are available, within those resources only I need to allocate, I need to make sure the work getting done. That is, yeah, any other?
Vertical scaling concept.
Yes, but I'll go to the technical part here. Prioritization. Yes, correct, right? You are giving me 10 people work to me. That's fine. In that, I will categorize what is the top priority. There definitely a prioritization will be there, right, guys? Definitely prioritization will be there. All things, everything can be now. I want immediately. Prioritization will be there. Okay. Now in the banking sector, what is the prioritization? If 10,000 people are coming to my bank, okay, the reason of explaining this much is there is a reason, sir. Please don't mind. Okay. I'm not wasting any time over here. There is a reason here. 10,000 people are coming to my bank. Okay. What I will do here? What are the top 10 services? What are the top 10 services? Prioritization. I mean, average 10,000 people are coming to my bank. What are the top 10 services my bank is using? I mean, customers are coming to my bank, at least top 10 or a top 5, whatever it may be. Correct, right? Yes or no, guys? So, banking manager will see, hey, 10,000 people are coming to my bank. Which service they are mostly accessing? The top 1 or top 2 or top 3 or top 10, whatever it may be. I don't want to count the number, but I want to investigate the top utilization of the server. I mean, services utilization. Prioritization on the service utilization. Understand? Mostly for what services bank people will go to the bank, guys? Deposit. Yes or no, guys? Deposit, withdraw. Right? Deposit, withdraw, passbook, print, internet, maybe login, internet banking. Something like these are the some top requests which are coming to the bank. Okay. So, sir, I have 20 to 30 services in my monolith. I have 20 to 30 services are in monolith. but only 4 servers or 5 services are heavily utilized. Heavily utilized, only 5 services or 6 services, but not the 20. So server 1 hardware is capable of 20 services, but I am only utilizing 4 or 5. Remaining hardware is unutilized. Understand, right, guys? If I scale at application level, remaining services will be the hardware is not properly utilized. Will you agree to my point? For example, I have a team, front end guy, back end guy, middleware guy. I have 3 people in my team. Front end who works on front end portion, back end who works on back end portion, database guy, database portion. Now I am getting a person only this sprint. I am getting a person only on the front end portion. Only front end portion, guys. No back end portion, no database portion. Only front end portion I'm getting. These 2 resources will be unutilized, right, guys? They will sit idle. They cannot work on front end. Yes or no, guys? Just like you are getting an idea, right? In the next sprint, I am going to get only the middleware work. That time, other 2 resources are free. So in monolithic architecture, we are going to scale the application. We are going to scale my application level. At entire monolith server, it's a entire application level. We are going to scale it. We cannot scale it individual services. We cannot scale it individual services. Hardware resource utilization is not going to properly met. Will you agree to my point, guys? But in case of microservices, what I am going to do here, current account is one service, FD is one service, joint account is one service, and I have one more service here, deposit service. Right, sir? I'm going to write one more service here, which is nothing but deposit service. Yes or no, guys? So deposit and withdraw. So what I'm going to do here in microservice architecture, I can scale my application at a service level. In the server 1 only. In the server 1, I will take deposit 5 instances, withdraw 5 instances. In server 2, deposit 5 instances, withdraw 5 instances. So out of 1,000 people, 10,000 people, 9,000 people are taking these operations only. Remaining 1,000 people are different operations. So what I'll do here, I will scale my application, or I will spin my microservices based on the current load. So what happens here? If more number of resources are there to access these services, then quick adoption or a quick resolution will be provided. Previously, what happened here? Only one person in the banking sector, only one person is there who is going to deposit, who is going to withdraw. Now I have a banking of 20 employees. 15 employees I'll keep for withdraw and deposit, remaining 5 people for other services. Because the crowd is not that much, right? If I satisfy 9,000 people, mostly 90% of my customers are happy, right? So that is a scaling at a resource utilization point of view. In monolithic, we can scale at application level. We can scale at application level. Okay. But in microservices, yes or no, guys? In microservices, we can scale at a individual instance level. Okay. In microservice, we can scale our application at a individual service level, individual service level, and we can create or we can scale, we can spin up n number of microservices based on the load on that service. This is the additional advantage of scaling on a microservices. You understood my point, guys? Here, monolithic versus microservices on a scaling point of view. Is everyone is clear, or any specific questions on this point, guys? Anyone?
Yeah, I have one question.
Mhm.
You told monolithic it's application level.
Correct.
Here you told only service level, like account is one service,
Correct.
cards is one service, loan is one service. How they services got to know to increase instances to manage the load balance? See, that
By
application means application level means application no, but you are telling like number of services are there. For example, now account service having number of requests. Then how it can spin up at the time, how it can spin up.
yeah. So by default, sir, this is a, I mean, nowadays we are using a dynamic scaling, which I already answered in the previous sessions. But in the regular approaches, we have a static. Sir, I know, right, on the day in the when my application is going up, right, I know the average number of requests my server is getting, right? I know the average number, right? To my bank, as usually, how many people are coming on an average for a deposit, on an average withdraw, on an average for these services, right? I know at least the minimum bound and maximum bound. Okay, I know each server, whatever the hardware I have. Okay, with that I can estimate how many services I need to spin up. Okay, in the worst case, if at all, if I exceeded a number, that is a different story. But average, based on my hardware, based on my incoming traffic, I can estimate the number of services which I need to spin up. I will write a load balancing in a static configuration. Yes, this deposit microservice, I need 10 instances. Okay, server 1, 4 instances, server 2, 3 instances, server 3, 3 instances. Okay, I'll keep a load balancer on these 10 instances. If 9,000 people are coming, okay, first 3,000 will go to server 1, next 3,000 will go to server 2, next 3,000 will go to server 3, and the remaining 1,000 will be adjusted in these 3 based on the load. On that, we have a sticky session or a round robin or a CPU utilization algorithms are available. There, based on that, it is going to load that. But recently, cloud providers are giving us dynamic load balancing also. But it's a very costly service, and it's usually we can use on demand. Usually we'll use on demand because dynamic load balancing is a very costly service, and I no need to use. I know my limit, I know my strength, I know my application. So, I mean, 90% we can go with static loading, but in the worst case, maybe my application is very, I cannot control the load. Even Amazon also today using static load balancing. Dynamic load balancing, yes, tomorrow I'm introducing a new sale or a new offer or a new thing. Okay, at that time only I need extra server. Dynamically I want to spin up. But apart from that, static load balancing is mostly useful here. I hope you got my answer on this question. I mean, you got my explanation on this. You got the answer, sir?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Thank you. It's a very good question. I can say that. Yeah. Right. Any other questions, guys?
Sir, which is
Yeah.
the last date of demo?
Sorry, I didn't understand your question, guys.
So
Please.
what is the last date of the demo of our free class?
As per my knowledge, these today or tomorrow, sir. That's what I came to know. 1 week, okay. But after that, we are going to start the regular. That is what I came to know. Yeah.
Tom-
Today,
tomorrow we
mostly
will have class.
tomorrow we have a class.
Okay.
Sir,
And
Monday to Saturday we have classes. Sunday
Okay.
we don't have a class. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Second thing, sir, we all the days updated YouTube lectures are not available. Like yesterday's, you have not shared. And
Sir,
last,
one second.
Hmm.
I clearly explained this. Maybe you joined late.
yeah.
You joined late this session. Okay. I
Mhm.
clearly explained that point actually. Okay. So
Mhm.
these general questions are, these are the
Mhm.
generic questions you can ask at the beginning or at the end, right? Now we are
Okay.
discussing a topic on the technical point of view, right? Maybe
Okay.
as I mentioned already, okay, I already gave an explanation on the notes point of view at the beginning of the class. I also requested everyone to join at the right time. Okay, the beginning of the class only, I spent 4 minutes on that answer. Maybe you will get to know through recording. Okay, please, I mean, just like these are the questions you can ask at the beginning or at the end. Okay, these are the normal questions not related to technical point of view. Okay, now any questions on the scaling point of view on a microservices versus monolithic? Lot of people not aware on this, guys. In a monolithic, we can scale at individual service level where resource utilization is going to be useful for us. Okay, clear everyone? Yeah. Next one is, we are going to focus on the next limitations, guys. The limitations on the microservices. Yeah. Now, why I'm talking limitations here? Because the design patterns which I'm going to use are going to solve these challenges, right? Now you got an idea on limitations of monolith, advantages of microservices. If everything is advantage, we no need to learn the design pattern, right? Right, sir? Understand, right? So the limitations on the microservices, that is what here. First point is additional complexity with a distributed systems. Additional complexity with a distributed systems. What do you mean by a distributed system? What is the meaning of a distributed system, guys? Distributed system means the meaning itself is telling, right?
Multiple
Sir,
services, multiple
correct.
services.
Maybe my point here is, sir, product management, you are seeing in the diagram, sir, product management, order management, account management, payment management, login management. These are my services, sir, right, sir? Okay. For example, my product is having 100 services. My product is having 100 services. Can I keep all these 100 services into one instance, guys? In one computer, can I keep all these instances? Can I keep all these instances in one server? It's not possible, right, guys? 100 services takes a lot of memory, right, guys? Yes or no, guys? So what I will do here, I will distribute my services, right? Yes or no, guys? Understand, right, guys? So I'm going to distribute so the point here is complexity or distributed system. Maybe I can say the distributed system with additional complexity. With additional. What do you mean by complexity in the sense? I need to make sure that previously in monolithic architecture, all are available in one server. All are available in one server. Now, because of the resource utilization point of view, I'm making a distributed systems. Understand, right? I'm making a distributed system because of the resource utilization point of view. So definitely you need to write additional complexity, right? Am I right, guys? Additional complexity. Previously, what happened here, guys? For example, when I'm creating an order, okay, sir, please listen here, sir. When I'm creating an order, I want to do a payment. Order management will talk to payment management easily. Am I right, guys? Order service is going to talk to payment service easily because both are sitting in the same computer, both are sitting in the same instance, both are sitting in the same location. Order service is going to talk to payment service easily. Am I right? Assuming that now order service is in one server, payment service is another server. Definitely I need to add additional complexity. Definitely it's a complexity for me, right, guys? Will you agree to my point, right, guys? Yes or no,
Yes.
guys? Additional complexity with a distributed system. Yes.
Yes.
Previously it's a local call. Now it's a network call. Previously it's a local call. Local call means, for example, sir, maybe I want to invite Anand. Anand is my best friend. Now I have a function in my home. I want to invite Anand, his family. Okay. Previously, entire Anand family is sitting in, they stay in one house. If I go with one card, I'll give that card to entire family. And that message will be communicated easily. Everyone will come to know. Even they are not available. At night, they will meet and they'll come. Mr. Vijay came. He has a function. And so that mode of communication is very, very easy. Okay. Assuming that Anand father stays in Amirpet, Anand is staying in Kukatpalli, and Anand brother is staying in Vanasthalipuram, and one more brother is staying in Shamshabad. Then I have a big challenge, right? To visit, just like I'm comparing, guys, please don't mind. Just I'm comparing, right? So it's a difficult for me to communicate the message. That is the complexity. You'll agree it's a complexity, right, guys? Previous call is local call. Now it's a network call. So that's the point I want to highlight. Additional complexity with respect to distributed system. Is it clear, everyone, guys? Additional complexity with respect to distributed system. So these points, right, I'm not writing a notes here because these are the things I'm going to write a notes on the design pattern time, because there is a design pattern on these points and I'm going to write at that particular point. So just like I want to give a theoretical knowledge, why we need, what is a challenge and what exactly we need to take care. Okay, for every challenge we have a pattern. In that respect to design pattern, I'm going to write. Got it right, guys? Everyone is clear? Next one is service discovery. What do you mean by service discovery? Service discovery. What is the meaning of discovery? Service discovery means what? Any idea? Discover. Discover means
Once,
finding, right?
Explore.
yes, sir,
Finding.
one service will find the address of another service.
Exactly. Exactly. Right? For example, sir, can I take online shopping or any other example, sir? You should not feel bored with one example. I'll take different classical examples in today's world. Okay. Online shopping is one of the example. Banking is another example. Any other example also I can take it. Okay. For example, online shopping you'll get bored, I guess. Maybe, I feel. Okay. Some of the cases online shopping is the only option, but some of the cases, okay. For example, I want to take a home loan, sir. Home loan I am taking. The home loan, what I'll do, sir? I'll submit my entire documents to the bank and they will process the home loan. Single point of contact. I'll submit my all documents to the home loan and they will process the entire section. Correct? So by default, sir, if I submit my home loan application, the first part is the first service invocation. The first point here is eligibility, customer eligibility. First of all, is that customer is a genuine customer? Is he eligible? and some kind of basic screening on the customer point of view, eligibility check service. Second point, legal property, legal verification. Just I'm giving high level things, guys. Property legal verification. Okay, customer is eligible. He has a good CIBIL score. He has everything good track. Okay, and property legal verification. Yes, everything is good, but is that property is a legally? If at all, I mean, in worst case, his customer is not going to pay or something like that, can I sell that property and can get the money back? Legal verification. Technical, I mean, customer economical verification. Customer verification. For example, he is a salaried employee. Is he getting the salary on the time? Is he really employee? Verification will be there. There's a customer verification, right? Just I'm giving some points, guys. Eligibility check, property, legal, documents verification, right? Documents verification, references verification, references verification. So these are the finally, if everything is good done, disbursement. I give a high level, sir. The reason I'm taking online shopping cart, you may not get bored. You should get all the perspective. That's why I'm explaining here. Okay. So in monolithic architecture, what happens here, guys? Assuming that my bank is HDFC Bank, HTTP, hdfcbank.com/home loan/process home loan. This is my URL. This is my URL, and which take care about home loan processing. Yes or no? Yes or no? The HTTP hdfcbank.com/home loan process home loan. This is a URL where I'm going to process the home loan. So by default, guys, kindly go on mute, guys. It's a humble request, guys. Yeah. By default, it knows everything. Eligibility, property. I mean, first eligibility will be done. After that, there will be, my intention was, there will be home loan controller. Home loan controller will be there. It will talk to eligibility service. Right, sir? Yes or no, guys? After that, it will talk to property legal service. After that, it is going to talk to customer service. After that, it is going to talk to document service. So on. So home loan controller is going to process, and it knows where how to talk to eligibility service. It knows how to talk to property legal service, and it knows to talk where customer service is there, where document service is there, reference service will be there, dispatch service are there. Okay. So single point of contact. Correct, right, guys? It's a good approach. If I go to home loan controller, my entire home loan will be processed. That's a right approach. But in microservices, is it possible, guys? In microservices, is it possible? No. Why it is not possible, guys? Because everything is a different service, right, guys? Everything is a different service. Am I right, guys? So we are going
Yes.
to have home loan service. Eligibility service may run on server 1 with a port number of 8080. Okay, sir? Yes or no, guys? Home loan service, legal service, it will talk to server 1 8081. Maybe correct, right? Customer service will talk to server 2 of 8080. Correct, right, guys? Understand, right? And a document service which is of server 2 of 8081. Assuming that. And home loan service is a Angular. This is an Angular service, I guess, or React service. And my eligibility, property, legal, customer, and all those things are Spring Boot. Possible, right, guys? Is it possible or not, guys?
Yes.
It is possible. This is a real time also. Angular by React. This is Spring Boot. Both are two different systems. Do I need to discover the service, guys, here? In this scenario? Yes, we need to discover the services over here. Discovering the sense, home loan service should know where eligibility service exists. Home loan service should know where legal services exists. Home loan service should know where customer service exists. Home loan service should know where document services exist. Yes, sir. What is the problem, sir? I will write a configuration. I'll write eligibility service is in server 1 8080. Legal service will be available in 80. I will write in the home loan service configuration. What is the problem? Why are you exaggerating this? Correct, right, guys? Yes, service discovery
Yes.
should be there. Service discovery should be there. But I will write in a configuration of home loan service, server 1 8080, server 1 8081, server 2 8080. What's the problem here? Right? It's a tightly coupled architecture. Assuming that eligibility service is moved to server 3 and its address changes. Now I need to spin up my home loan service also. Right? Tightly coupling, right? Yes or no, guys?
Sir,
For
here I have
example-
one question. Can I?
Let me. I'll give you. I'll
Okay.
I explained 2-3
Fine,
minutes.
fine.
I'll
You
say.
complete. You complete.
Yeah. Just like 2 minutes only. Okay. Right. For example, Swiggy is there, sir. I'm everyday order Swiggy. Okay. Today Friday, I want to order biryani from the Paradise. Okay. Definitely Swiggy will talk to a URL of Paradise, will give some URL, and Swiggy will talk to that URL, and I mean the communication is going to happen. I'm going to get a food service. Correct? Assuming that Paradise is changing their address. The URL is changing. Okay. Now that communication has to be given to the Swiggy, right? They should give the Swiggy. Correct? So, if at all, if there is any change, like Swiggy is going to talk to 1,000 restaurants. Am I right? Swiggy is going to talk 1,000 restaurants. If restaurant 10's address is changed, how Swiggy should take it? It should not have any impact. I cannot stop my Swiggy service for change in one restaurant address. If everyday change in address is there, Swiggy service will be stopped. Right? So you should have a loosely coupled architecture, loosely coupling architecture between service discovery point of view. You no need to have an idea. You no need to know that it is in server 1 8080, server 1 8081, server 2 8. I don't want that kind of tightly integrated architecture. I don't want to know that. I need to add some best way on a discovery point of view. On a discovery point of view, my front end and back end should be easily discoverable. Then it gives me a beautiful architecture. That is the point of service discovery. Okay. This is what I want to explain. Yeah, go ahead. Question now.
Yeah. So, sir, can we do this one like to discover the services as you are telling that hard coding in the configuration file is a bit different because once the URL got changed, again we need to deploy that one by changing in our configuration as well. So can we do this one by implementing config server? Because that time we don't need.
That is the idea, sir. I'm going to explain config server in the design pattern. Okay.
Okay. So
I'm
now,
going to
now my another question is config server and service registry are two different use. I mean,
Sir, I'm going to explain, sir. It's advanced
Okay.
question. It's
okay.
advanced question. Okay. What is service discovery? Why we need to use config server? What is a registry? What is a gateway? All four are same, looking to be same. Okay. Config server, registry, gateway, discovery service, registration service, all are same. But why we have these many? That is the design pattern we are going to cover, right? First of all, what is my explanation here? Why we need a config server? Why we need a registration? Why we need a gateway? That means we need to discover the services efficiently. What do you mean by efficiently? If I have a change in one service, should not impact the other service. If there's a change in document service, my home loan service should not impact it. My front end should not be impacted at all. That is the purpose here. First point is, hey, why you need config server, man? If interviewer is going to ask you, you need to give a clear explanation, right? So this is what I'm trying to say here. For every limitation, you have a design pattern. For every limitation, you have a design pattern. So what I'm trying to cover here, this is a limitation, and I'm going to come up with a design pattern so that you will understand clearly. That's the point I want to highlight. Clear? Please go into the technical point on this. I'm going to explain what is a config server, what is a gateway service, what is a discovery service, what is a registration service, blah, blah. All those things we are going to cover in the service discovery design patterns. Okay?
Okay.
Clear?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Any other question, guys? Is everyone is clear? Any other questions, wise? Okay. That's fine. So then the next limitation with respect to monitoring. What do you mean by monitoring? What do you mean by monitoring, guys? Health check. Is my services are good, right? For example, I'm a combined family. 20 people are staying in one family, in one same house. If person one health is not good, I can easily know, right? For example, I'm staying with my parents and my brother is there, I am there, my father is there in a combined family. If my brother's son is not feeling well, I'll easily come to know, right, guys? But if my father stays in one place, my brother stays in one place, I'm staying in a different place, can I come to know easily? Service monitoring. Service monitoring. Sir, why we need to know, sir? Why we need to monitor the service? Because I need to call, right, sir? I need to call, right? Home loan service should call eligibility. Home loan service should call legal service. Home loan service should call customer service. And if that service is not good, my entire flow will be disturbed, right? Yes or no, guys? So service monitoring, that's another point here, is a challenge. We need to monitor, right? In monolithic, do we need to monitor? No need, because everything is available in the one shell. By default, we no need to monitor any specific service. Yes or no? Extra burden, right? Health check, CPU utilization, memory utilization, all these things we need to monitor. So service monitoring is also a challenge, which are, I mean, in monolithic it is not there, in microservice it is there. Will you clear, guys? Everyone is clear? Right. Next, data consistency. What do you mean by data consistency, guys? What is the meaning of data consistency?
Same record after and after transaction.
Yeah, Data
Suppose,
consistent.
suppose, sir, I have already, a database where your uh, age is, let's say, 20, let's say, okay, or 40, okay. Now, when you are going to retrieve through your API, before that time you are getting 40, but after that one, once again, I have changed that one. That is what the
Okay.
consistency.
That is, yeah, that is also one consistency. But the important point on the data consistency is, the main point is, as my data is spanning in multiple services, right? My data will be the data will be traveling in different services, right? It's not easy to maintain the consistency on the data. It will be little bit difficult, correct, right? For example, in the same example I mentioned here, eligibility service, legal service, customer service, document service, okay, I applied a home loan. Somehow my documents are fake, and my home loan was rejected with the documents are fake. Okay, previously what happened here, I have a centralized database and everything is returned to there, and I can easily track, right? Now here I need to tell eligibility service, maybe it may be SAP, legal service it will be mainframe, customer service is in Spring Boot, document service is in a maybe this one some .NET service. So because our microservice is technology independent, right guys? Technology independent microservice, right? I need to write a efficient algorithms, or I need to write a code in such a way that the data should be consistent in all the areas, even though technology wise, database wise, it is different. I should have some kind of centralized mechanism. If this particular home loan is there, how I can retrieve the data, or how I can show the consistency on the data point of view. If same technology, there is no challenge. If different technologies, definitely there is a challenge. Even if the same technology, but different servers also a challenge, because eligibility service, eligibility database, property legal service, legal database, customer service, customer database, document service, document database. So there's a point here. Data consistency is also a challenge, correct, right guys? Also, whatever you mentioned, latest and greatest data also we should give here. Data consistency is also a challenge. Yes. Any other questions, guys, here? Yeah, any general questions, guys, before I wrap for today? Any general questions here? Just I want to highlight one point, guys. Whatever the 45 classes I mentioned, these are not part of 45, guys. Just I already mentioned here, but let me repeat the statement. So when I'll start the decomposition pattern, there's a first pattern. When I'm going to start the decomposition pattern, right, sir? Okay, that's the first class. Okay, please kindly take a note here, guys. And please don't tell that Mr. Vijay already 1 week is over, already 7 classes or 8 classes are over, remaining 37 only there. No. These are completely different here. Okay, when I start my third point, that day onwards, my day 1 starts. Okay, and once my batch is freezed, once my batch is done, even though people join at 7 o'clock or not, I'm going to start at the right time, because nowadays I'm waiting. Sir, please don't mind. I'm waiting because it's a demo sessions and people will join their own comfortable time. Once the batch is freezed, sharp 7 o'clock, 1 or 2 minutes, maybe I'll wait, and I'll take extra 5 to 10 minutes extra because I have to take the questions or something like that, so that our time will be utilized properly. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Any other?
So just
Any
only
other?
request, only one request. Probably I joined late today, so please share your yesterday's recording
Sir,
and today's
yeah,
recording.
By default, recordings, are you not getting to the WhatsApp community group? That's what I mentioned, that everyone is getting in the WhatsApp community.
I don't know what happened. Yesterday I have not received anything, sir.
Even I also have not received it, sir.
Okay. I think only yesterday's session you didn't get it, right, sir? Previous
Yes,
sessions
sir.
you got it, right?
No,
First three,
previous
first
also
three
I
we
did not
received.
get.
I think mostly I conducted how many sessions, sir? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 3 sessions.
Yes, and today, no, yesterday is fourth, today is fifth.
Correct. So fourth only you didn't get it. 3
Yes.
sessions you got it. Okay.
Yes.
I'll
Yes.
make sure that, I mean, I didn't know that actually. No one
Hmm.
told me. Okay. I'll make sure that I'll speak to them. You will get yesterday's and today's
Okay.
as
And
early as possible.
and last question is that we will be using GitHub, right, for code sharing?
No, sir. I mean, we are not going to use GitHub. Okay. I'm going to share the code in the classroom. There is a separate link here. I'm going to share the code here. It's your responsibility. You make it GIF or whatever, because I don't want my code to be circled back with GitHub. The chance of going to everyone's into account, I don't want that. The point here is you need to get access to your code either
Yeah.
through GitHub or through some kind of link. I'm not going to use any GitHub actually. Okay.
So what is the repository then? I mean, how you are going to share?
You can
Is it
easily, some kind
Git-
of a Google link, some kind of a
Okay.
Google Drive link. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
After you get a code, you can put into GitHub or whatever it may be. It's your
Okay.
choice.
Okay. Got it.
But my communication to you people is not through GitHub. Okay.
Hmm.
Through GitHub, you can access through Google Drive. I mean, just like I'm giving a Google Drive some kind of mechanism where you can easily access the code. Okay. Right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Any other
Sir,
points, guys?
Sir, one general request, sir.
Go ahead.
Most of us are employed, and usually Friday turned out to be a long day because of heavy schedule. So request you to not to take class on Saturday, sir. Monday to Friday, I think should be okay.
I think the point here is, especially Saturday, I want to take extra time.
No, why? Because all of us will be, I mean, strained. We will be feeling a bit dull because we late night would have worked on
But
Friday. And
the point is, some people are telling that okay, they are we need to complete the course in early time. Maybe if it's all depends on, I'm okay, sir. It all depends on the, if all 100% of the participants are telling that don't take class on Saturday, means I will not take it. Okay, I'll take the suggestion. We'll discuss. We'll brainstorm. If everyone is acceptable, I'm okay. But some people no take class. Some people don't take class, means I need to take a decision. Understand, right? I need to
Yeah.
accept everyone's emotions. Okay. Assuming that all people, sir, I don't want class on Saturday. Mr. Vijay, you are interested? Then take the class and you only teach. No one will listen, means I will not take. Okay. But some people are telling that they take a class. Some participants are telling that don't take a class. I got a decision from management of Ashok IT Monday to Saturday. But I
Okay.
can convince my management, hey, people are not interested. No one is ready to come. Why I need to take? I can talk to them. Okay. It's not that, I mean, I'm also a working professional. I also know the pain, but to get something, we need to do some stretch. Okay. That's the point here, but I will discuss once the
Yeah.
batch is freeze, right? I'll discuss with everyone and we'll brainstorm. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
okay,
Sir.
maybe you can take this offline with the, I mean, attendees, and then take out and
Yeah.
then come out
Right.
with
That's
it.
it. Yeah. Okay, sir.
And
I
sir,
need to.
sir, last question, sir.
Go
Sir,
ahead.
from which experience years onwards we can expect questions from the design patterns? Why am I saying I'm 8+ years of experience? So can I expect this one? I'm looking for a change also. That's why I joined this one. So can I expect question from this one, or probably 10 or 12 years is the right time to get this, area to be explored more?
By default, sir, it all depends on which company you're going. Okay. Design patterns are especially 5 years onwards, the questions will come. But how much depth they will go, that
Mhm.
depends on your experience. For example, we'll take a scenario. One example I can take here. Okay. For example, service discovery is there. If
Mhm.
you're a 5 years guy,
Yeah,
why
that is
service
expected.
discovery?
Yes.
Why service discovery? That's it.
Huh.
Now, when you go into the high experience, Assuming that you wrote a discovery service. Okay. Now, how will handle if something goes wrong? How will handle? Okay. And how you make sure that if the service is not available, how you make sure have a high availability. If it is a 10+ years experience, if it is a 20 years experience, hey, already discovery is there. Do you have any third process? Can you come up with your own service? Can you write a logic of your own service? So the based on your experience level, the questions and complexity will change. That is my understanding. Okay. That too depends on the interviewer. We cannot generalize this.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Sir,
Okay,
one more request. Like as said by the other person just now, you will be guiding us from interview perspective, sir. Maybe
Definitely right. And you see in every my class, 10 times interview word will come.
Okay.
That is the point here, right? First of all, why you join this course? For interview cracking or improving your skill set. That's it. That is what my understanding. 80% of the people are only to look for job change, and 20% of the people are self-learning. So mostly my class is on the interview oriented. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Can we connect you, sir, in LinkedIn as well?
I'm really sorry. As part of organization policy, I am not going to share any of my content, but I have my email ID. You can talk to me, email. I am available. Not only this course. That's what I told in the demo time. In the demo time, permanent support will be there. That is, email support will be there. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks everyone, guys. Have a great day. Thank you.